motivation is the biggest lie ever sold to you. It feels powerful. It sounds inspiring. It gives you a temporary high, but it's also the reason you keep failing. While you're waiting to feel motivated, someone else is building a life you only dream about, and they're not motivated, they're disciplined. From a young age, we're taught one thing. You need motivation to succeed. We're told to stay inspired, to stay positive, to keep the fire alive. So we watch motivational videos, we listen to powerful speeches, we get pumped up, and for a moment, we feel unstoppable. But then what happens? The next day, that feeling disappears. The energy fades, the excitement is gone, and you're back to the same habits, the same routine, the same excuses. So the real question is, if motivation works, why do you keep falling back? Here's the truth most people won't admit. You don't lack goals. You don't lack dreams. You lack consistency. And the reason is simple. You rely on how you feel. You go to the gym when you feel motivated. You work when you feel focused. You chase goals when the mood is right. And when that feeling disappears, so do your actions. This creates a dangerous cycle. Motivation, action, no motivation, no action. Over and over again. You start strong, but you never finish because you're controlled by emotions. Let's get brutally honest. You will not feel motivated most of the time. Not tomorrow, not next week, not even when you have big goals. You will feel tired, lazy, distracted, unfocused. And yes, even successful people feel this. The difference? They don't care. They don't negotiate with their feelings. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They act, even when everything inside them says stop, because they understand one powerful truth. Feelings are temporary. Actions create results. Your brain is not designed for success. It's designed for survival. That means it avoids discomfort. It seeks pleasure. It saves energy. So when you try to do something hard, your brain sends signals like, not now, you're tired, do it later, and you believe it. You think it's logic, but it's actually resistance. Motivation is just a dopamine spike. You watch a video, you feel inspired, you get excited, but dopamine fades. And when it fades, you're left with reality. That's why people become addicted to motivation. Watching videos, reading quotes, listening to speeches, but never taking action. They chase the feeling, not the result. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on identity. They don't say, I'll work when I feel motivated. They say, I am the type of person who shows up no matter what. That's a completely different level. Because when your identity changes, your behavior follows automatically. Motivation says, I'll do it when I feel like it. Discipline says, I'll do it no matter what. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is a system. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. And that's why successful people ignore motivation. At some point, every successful person realizes something that most people never do. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your systems. Read that again, because this is where everything changes. Motivation is about feelings, but success is about structure. It's about what you do. When you don't feel like doing anything, there's a moment, a quiet, invisible moment, where your future is decided. Not when you feel motivated, not when everything is perfect, but when you're tired, when you're bored, when you don't feel like continuing, and you have a choice: stop or keep going. That decision, repeated daily, becomes your identity, and your identity becomes your life. Amateurs rely on emotion. Professionals rely on systems. Think about it. A professional doesn't say, I'll show up when I feel good. They show up because it's scheduled, because it's non-negotiable, because it's who they are. That's the shift you need to make. Stop asking, how do I feel today? Start asking, what must be done today? Most people think discipline is painful, but the truth, discipline is freedom. Freedom from procrastination, freedom from inconsistency, freedom from regret. Because when you're disciplined, you don't depend on motivation, you depend on standards, and standards don't change based on mood. Now let's get practical, because knowledge without action is useless. Here's a simple but powerful system to build discipline in your life. The no matter what rule. Pick one thing, just one, something that moves your life forward. Gym, work, study, skill, and make a rule. I will do this every single day, no matter what. Not when you feel good, not when you're motivated. Every day, even if it's small, because consistency builds identity. 2, lower the standard, not the habit. You don't feel like working out? Do 10 minutes. You don't feel like studying? Read 1 page. You don't feel like working? Do the smallest possible task, but don't skip, ever. Because the goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. 3, remove decision fatigue. Successful people don't waste energy deciding. They automate. Same time, same routine, same environment. Why? Because less thinking's more doing. Create a daily structure and follow it like a system. 4. Control your environment. You don't need more motivation. You need fewer distractions. Put your phone away. Remove unnecessary apps. Create a clean workspace. Make it easier to work and harder to quit. 5. Build a strong identity. Stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined. Start saying, I am disciplined, because your brain follows identity. When you believe something about yourself, you act accordingly. 6. Accept the pain. This is important. Discipline is not comfortable. It's repetitive. It's boring. It's hard, but that's the point, because success is built in those moments when no one is watching, when you don't feel like it, and you do it anyway. Let me leave you with this. One day, you're going to wake up and you'll realize something painful. Time is gone. The opportunities you had, the chances you ignored, the potential you wasted, all because you were waiting to feel ready, to feel motivated, to feel perfect. But life doesn't wait. Success doesn't wait. And the truth? You don't need motivation. You need discipline. You need standards. You need to become the kind of person who shows up even when it's hard, even when it's boring, even when it hurts. Because that's what separates winners from everyone else. Not talent, not luck, not motivation, consistency. So starting today, make a decision, not based on emotion, but based on who you want to become. And remember this, you will never always feel ready. You will never always feel motivated, but you can always choose to act, and that choice will change your life.